The boys! Welcome back to another beautiful episode of Bussin' with the Boys. We're electrostacked to have you today. Obviously, the boy Will Compton's here, which, by the way, all the social medias out there with the Jalen Ramsey stuff, I'm not the only one doing a podcast, babies. All right, we got a puppy right over here who's turned into a full-grown wolf. Will Compton, he's also in this podcast. So when you shout out the boys, it's Bussin' with the Boys. Don't drop the S and just add a Taylor. Keep that S on.
All the reporters are like, Taylor Lewan's podcast. I'm like, hey, I'm just happy to be here.
Apparently, he's just happy to be here.
Apparently, I'm an every episode guest appearance on Taylor Lewan's podcast. I love it. I don't care because the boys are getting pub, and we're all for the boys.
Yeah, we're moving it, dude. We're for the boys. You guys are for the boys. You guys are doing a great job with merch. Obviously, bussinwiththeboys.com.
Bussin' WTB.
BussinWTB.com. Get to that merch. We got hats. We got shirts. We got neon signs. We got little baby koozies and stuff like that. Got a couple new sponsors. By couple, I mean one new sponsor. Anheuser Busch. Shout out to them. Obviously, the bus is just riddled, just absolutely riddled with fresh new paces for the boys.
They decorated us up.
It's a bit of a deal. Yeah, I'm in the bars right there, dude. I got the bars slammed on me. Just a couple more weeks, babies, and I'll be free. Trying to wreak some havoc. Trying not to get penalties. But real quick, I'd like to talk about Regal Realty. Mr. Hunter Briley himself, the OG, the number one first sponsor we've ever had on Bussin' with the Boys. This man, if you're in Nashville and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I really wish I had a trustworthy real estate agent that I could go to for all my residential needs. The thing I would do first is I would call this guy up. It's not that difficult. I got it right here. My eyes are bad, but I'll do the best I can. 615-630-9735. That's Mr. Hunter Briley.
That's his personal, too.
That's his personal. That's his text personal. So you can text the guy and be like, hey, the boys sent me. Just say, hey, bud, the boys sent me. And don't say Taylor Lewan sent me. Say Will Compton sent me because we need to get his levels up just a little bit higher. Because I'm done getting shout out around here. I'm done with it. We love them. And if you're thinking I'm a little above just my personal real estate, I need some commercial real estate. The guy does everything. So stop bitching because you got a one-stop shop for all your residential needs. You got commercial. You got your own shit going on. It's a beautiful thing. They say don't cuss. I'm going to cuss anybody because it's my podcast. I can do what I want. All right, I'll do what I want.
Let's plug the website, regalrg.com.
Yeah.
Other than that, dude, you fucking smoked it.
The boys crushed it.
You fucking crushed it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But we're not done, Will.
Yo.
We're still not done.
Talk about Hunter and the tailgate, too,
dude. Okay. Well, I was getting to that, Will. You didn't have to dive me in like that. But here we are. Appreciate you. Maybe it is just my podcast. Hunter Briley has not only been so for the boys, he helped us put on that first podcast. All right. What an idiot. What a stupid thing for me to say because it's not podcast. He put that first tailgate on for the first home game. Obviously, Titans fans, you're looking at me and there's flames going up in your eyes and there's steam coming out of your ears because you're like, this is the guy that lost us the game. Listen, the boys are going to be just fine. All right, it's a tough game. It was a hot game. I'm sure the boys will come back, bounce back, and I'll be diving into that week 5. Hopefully, the boys are 3-1, and I'll be electrostacked to be there. I'll do the best I absolutely can. But Hunter Briley himself put on that tailgate. He supplied the booze. He supplied the fun times. I believe Matt Neely was the one that circled off those 77 shotgun salutes, which, by the way, I really appreciate. That's a tip of the cap to the boys there. Thank you so much for everything, for everybody coming and having a great time. It was such a success that we're going to do it again, week 5. I can't be there because I'm back, baby. We're back and we're playing, and I cannot fucking wait. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fucking amazing. But you want to come? You go to the tailgate. We're taking donations. Anheuser Busch is hooking the boys up with some beers. We'll get you all nice and toasty, and you got to come in there and be absolutely fucking wild for the boys because we need you. We got to have you. We're like Cold Stone Creamery, baby. We fucking got to have you because that's the only size we get. That's the only size we get. All right? Hunter Briley, you're an absolute beauty. You're not only the real estate agent of our dreams, but you're also the tailgate agent of our dreams. We got more to come. We're going to get this bus towed there again. We're talking about Donaldson Tow Company, babies. All right, if you need a tow, let's say you got that asshole neighbor that always parks in the spot he can't park.
Let's say you got the boy parks in front of a parking sign.
Yeah, he parks for a parking sign. And someone's like, fuck that guy, man. I am sick and tired of people not following the rules. Let's just call Donaldson Tow Company. 615-889-6218. That's 615-889-6218. And you'll be able to call and say, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want to them because they're here to listen to you. They also do therapy sessions as well. You can fucking go in on that guy. And this fucking guy keeps parking in this fucking spot every fucking day. He keeps doing it every day. And they'll come calm, they'll come collect, and they'll tow that motherfucker out there. They're gonna take care of the vehicle because they're liable. I'm sorry, I get fired up. I get fired up when that tow company, because those boys at Donaldson Tow Company helped us get this beautiful fucking bus to that tailgate, and we're just so happy to have them. We got a lot of people joining in. We got a lot of people taking the things they can do for the boys, and they're doing it for the boys. Don't forget to pay it forward to not only to us, but to everybody in Nashville. Have a beautiful fucking day. We love you guys so much. Please enjoy this next episode. We call it the Depression Pod, but it's kind of a fun times. It just talks about the shitty shit we've been doing for the last 7 weeks.
Suspended.
Daddy's been suspended. The boy's been
Went
hurt.
somewhere from 10 days, got cut, got hurt.
Yep. Yaka. It's a whole different thing. You guys are going to love it. And then obviously I don't want to do this because the next week is going to be Spooktober, baby. And you got to be fucking ready for that Spooktober. I love you guys so much. And always remember, big hugs, little tiny kisses. Did you actually get in a fight though or no? Because you got it looks like your right eye's got a black eye, but your left eye doesn't look. Is your girlfriend beating your ass or what?
Are you dehydrated?
I'm not. I might be dehydrated.
Have a beer. We got plenty.
Yo, it's
going.
filming. We should have him just chug a beer right now.
They're all so hot.
Yeah.
You want me
Tell you
to
what,
chug a hot beer?
sometimes there's nothing better than a lukewarm beer.
Tell me one of the beers.
Here you go. You want Bud Light? Or you want Bud Heavy?
Bud Light.
Hey, we should probably do one.
Actually, do you want a spiked seltzer, dude? That black cherry rosemary I heard is at bomb.com. For those of you who are watching on the YouTube channel, got them little mermaid pieces with them trident hanging out, dude. And you might be thinking, you're probably from Tennessee because we're so local. But you're probably like, man, I ain't drinking that stupid, whatever that southern accent.
I ain't drinking that stupid
that
beer,
stupid
man.
ass beer. I ain't drink. That ain't no Bud Heavy. Guess what? Look behind me. Anheuser Busch. They make it all. They make it all, dude. They service every single area you want. And sometimes, dude, I'll be honest with you, I'm a beer guy. I definitely am a beer guy. I'm a tequila guy. I'm a whiskey guy. But sometimes, I don't know about you, Will, I like to just dive in a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
all about the seltzers, dude. What
We got it all.
we got Aloha Beaches.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's
When mango and peach go beach mode. Catalina Lime Mixer.
Yeah, whoever's doing the naming for Anheuser Busch is killing it. Aloha Beaches.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Because it's bitches.
Yeah.
You get it, Matt? Matt's a
Alo-
little slower, dude. That's why he's a Twitter warrior, because you got to think about it a little bit. You're not that quick-witted type. It's okay.
Catalina Lime Mixer.
That's
movie
solid.
reference.
That's a solid deal.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
They're like,
Which I'll be honest with you, I'm-
Catalina Lime Mixer. Pow! Pow! Are you saying pow? Pow!
Yeah. No, that's definitely what he does. I'll tell you what, I wasn't a big fan of that movie.
Step Brothers?
It's good, but it's not like it wasn't like a banger that everybody else was like, yo, it's such a banger movie, but it wasn't for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Eh.
No, I get it. Like that's usually the reaction I get.
Yeah,
I love Will Ferrell too. And who's the dude? The curly haired dude. That's
John
his, like,
John C. Riley.
John C. Riley, dude. That guy's so funny too. But for some reason, Step Brothers, like, it wasn't like over the top funny. But I did watch like 15 minutes of YouTube bloopers, like literally a week and a half ago. I was flying from British Columbia, Canada, for those of you who are not cultured. And I was like watching it before the flight took off, like just Step Brothers bloopers.
And you probably laughed your ass off.
I did. It was so funny, dude. Those guys are hilarious, but the movie to me is not that great.
I think the movie's hilarious, man.
Matt, come sit down and drink the seltzer.
Why are
dude.
you sweating? Just got done watching Cops.
Well, I know for a fact Cops doesn't start till 4. Touch my drum set?
I'll go put my balls right now in your drum set.
Haven't had a carb since '96.
You want to touch
see
this shit? You want to touch it? Didn't think so.
But is that mic on?
You look like you want to
Put that mic on and tell me what you think about
You
that
look
seltzer,
like you want
bro.
to punch me in the face right now.
Yeah,
You want to punch me in the face?
Just do it, dude.
Oh, hey, here we go.
It's
It's for the
warm,
boys.
too.
Do it for the boys,
Because-
Maddie.
Are
Do
you-
it for the
oh,
fucking
you-
boys.
Oh God.
Oh,
There's
God.
no way.
Look at his.
Look at the man.
No homo. His throat game a little questionable.
You see the way he was?
Yeah,
his
he was
throat
like
it looks
guzzling.
like a bird, like a frog.
Yeah, he was, like, guzzling it.
How was that?
Is this on?
Yeah.
It's hot, bro.
But how's it taste though? Just take a sip and tell me how it tastes.
Tastes fucking amazing, doesn't
Tastes
it?
good.
Does it
Yeah,
really?
good.
Tastes
What
like
flavor
we got
is
some
that?
ads. Black cherry.
Black
I'm
cherry,
a big black cherry
Bambalam.
guy.
Yeah.
Black cherry Kool-Aid when you were growing up? Solid.
Nah, I didn't do that shit. I was all about that. What's that Nesquik powder, dude? I was all
yeah.
about that Nesquik. I never really got into Kool-Aid like that.
For real?
Yeah.
I always try to push the envelope and put a little extra half scoop of sugar in there when
Did
my
you
mom
really?
wasn't looking.
Yeah,
I was a
dude,
fucking
that boy's
rebel,
a
dude.
rebel, folks. You got to watch out for him. A lot of stuff has happened with the boys, man. Like so this whole podcast started out. If you're wondering, like I know we backload a lot of stuff. This one's gonna get fronted pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
Like
This one's
this
gonna be-
this
we're
one's
trying to-
coming out Monday. And
Yeah.
what's the date today? Just I don't even have my phone on me.
And guys, when you hear Monday, just know it's today, because the day you're going to be listening, it's obviously today. But as far as Monday, we're shooting this right now, September 18th. So this is fresh. It's going to be fresh. It's going to
Yeah.
come out on what, the 23rd or whatever.
Whatever that Monday is, the Monday after the 18th. And we'll get, I mean, the boy's turning 30.
Oh, the boy turns 30
turning 30
tomorrow.
on the 18th. Let's go, baby. God, dude, you're so old, man. I know. So, like, a lot of shit's gone down in the last, like, 6 weeks, obviously. Couple things. Fun facts, still suspended. It's not tight, but it is what it is. And, yeah, dude, like, camp. Camp was real weird for me.
Yeah, what was camp like? Like, because I would see that,
Rocking them twos.
yeah, rocking the tees.
Yeah,
That's what
dude.
I-
It was
that's all I wanna know.
like we talked about it, me and Braves and Keith. We're like, hey, like they got to get Dennis ready to play.
Yeah.
So they're like, you're rocking twos, and then based on how you handle the situation, they're like, basically they said if your attitude's good, we'll get you some ones too, so you can work with the ones and get that.
If you're
work.
a good boy, if you're a little
If I'm a good boy, you know how it is,
If you're a
dude.
good boy, we'll get
Politics,
you a couple of
dude.
ones.
So
Oh, man,
early,
doesn't
dude.
that sound good, dude?
God, I missed it.
It's been
Got
like
the train
7
going
weeks
by.
since we've been on here.
Damn, it's glorious too. Anyway, if you're listening, you may have heard it, you may have not heard it because I don't listen to our podcast, but you should subscribe and rate 5 stars. The train just went by, and god damn, it makes me feel good to hear it.
It does, man.
It makes me feel so good to hear it. So yeah, dude, they hit me with the twos for a little bit, which I was like, honestly, I was cool with it. And then we did public practices, and I was kind of like in my feelings, like, man, you kind of look like a bitch right now. I can
Yeah. Like once go out there, everybody's hype, everybody's clapping.
Dude, I mean, it was cool though. Like, I mean, I blocked people. Like, I'll tell you what the weirdest thing for me was the preseason, because preseason, that's a long ass train. We got to who we play first.
Yeah, preseason, you're playing in the second half.
Dude,
fourth
no, I never
quarter.
played in the second half. Shout out to the coaching staff for not making me go through that. But like the first, I played so the first game they played like a series. They only played one series,
Yeah.
and then I was in. And who we play? Who was the first preseason
Green Bay.
game? Green Bay. Was it?
Because you had that run like.
No, that wasn't Green Bay because we would have seen Matt LaFleur.
It was. I thought it was Green Bay. Then
No, Green Bay was last year.
That was last year.
Green Bay was.
It was like
number
the
one
Eagles.
preseason game. Oh yeah, it was the Eagles.
It was the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, CT is such a real thing. So yeah, we played the Eagles, dude, and I mean I played decent, a couple things here and there, but it just felt so weird. Like the weirdest experience I had was like watching the ones go out there.
And then they're like, "Hey Taylor, you're in," and Dennis is like,
Dennis is out for the
"Hell
day."
no." You come in and Dennis has got his hat on. He's like,
I
"Hey,
know.
you could have."
Yeah, he's like, you do this good. Yeah. Hey, you got to set a little firmer here. Like, watch your angle on the outside zone. And I was like, damn. Like,
I guess so,
like
yes,
that's when
sir.
I was like, definitely my feelings. But it's all mindset, I guess. Like, I made the most out of it,
Yeah.
you know. And then, like, the second preseason game happened. Kind of the same situation, but that it wasn't that bad. But I think like after the third, like right before the third preseason game, I called my wife and I was like, dude, this sucks ass, because I was like I was closer to being suspended than I was like the rest of camp. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
after that next week, that fourth preseason game, it was like we're
getting a
done.
little more real.
And I also didn't know if I was going to play in that fourth preseason game. And then the night before the third preseason game, they called me in right before we went to like position meetings, and Vrabel was like, hey, just to let you know, like you're not playing the fourth preseason game. We'll get you somewhere where we can this third game, because they had to get like their second tackle ready now. Like the swing tackle, they had to get Pamp some work in there. If Pamp had to go to left tackle, if something happened, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, Pamp's got something going on right now. I actually not even allowed to talk to anybody, so I have no idea what's even going on. But so the third preseason game was weird because like Dennis was in, and then when Dennis came out and he played a bunch, Pamp went in for a series or two.
Before you?
Yeah, so I was like the third tackle, which is whatever, and we're at home too.
Wow.
And yeah. So I was kind of getting blasted, dude. It kind of sucked, but it was what it was. I'll tell you what did happen, dude. Some Patriots fan. We played the Patriots. We practiced against the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then we went and played the preseason game. Obviously, that was the second preseason game. And I like looked up in the stands, and some dude was like way back, and he was like, "Hey, Lawan, like you get your pills figured out, huh? You everything figured out?" And I couldn't hear him for a second, so I gave him like a what'd you say? And I was gonna get him with the heard you the first time, stop repeating yourself, but I didn't. Instead, he's like, "You get your pills figured out?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, well, we're all set now, bud." And he was like, "Why don't you do some push-ups?" So I gave that motherfucker 10 push-ups, dude. I got down and on the sideline and I started.
You want some push-ups?
Oh, you want some push-ups, bro? I'm all about gains. I was gonna play for another 30 minutes anyway, so I got a couple in.
Yeah.
But that diffused his ass so fast, dude. He sat his ass down right after I did that.
All right,
Good
set. Good set.
Good set, man. Good set. So shit. The second preseason game. That's really all that happened. Got to meet Tom Brady.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was cool.
I saw that.
And it was kind of weird too, because like anytime you play a game or you practice against other teams, like you never look at another dude and go, "Man, that's so and so." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you look at Tom Brady and you're like, "Damn, bro." Like that's fucking the best football player of all time.
That's the GOAT. Or like we're
cool.
We're currently seeing the GOAT.
Yeah. Like he's just standing across the field and he's just like chilling, ball in his hand.
Walking too. Like
he's not even holding his own helmet.
Shit.
Yeah. He's not even holding his helmet. Like he got some little guy behind. He's got a Neely behind, like running behind him, like holding his helmet. Mr. Brady, can I get you? Mr. Brady, can I get you that? Like just like, dude, he's just doing his thing, and he comes out there, dude, and he goes like red zone. He's like 6 for 6. Just this is whatever. This is nothing to him, right? It's just whatever.
Right.
He's so damn good at football, man.
Dude,
Which is crazy too, because I mean I'm kind of all over the place, but I went to Michigan for the first game I've ever seen since I left.
Yeah.
And like. He wasn't even that good at Michigan. Like he was a 6th round pick.
Right.
What was it? 191.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Looking dookie in that
199.
Yeah.
Same as Luke Falk.
Same as Luke Falk.
He balled out.
Same as Luke Falk.
What is Falky doing, dude?
He came in for the Jets the other night.
No way.
It went like 25 or 32.
Really?
For like 150. It was an unbelievable stat line.
Really?
For 150?
Yeah, it was not a lot of yards, but it was efficient.
25 completions for a 150?
Yeah, you nickel and diamond the hell out of him, bro.
I would too. Hit that check down, boys.
That's crazy.
Le'Veon, get me the fuck out of this bind.
Hey, Levy, help me out,
Yeah.
buddy. Dude, I remember him in OTAs, man. He would just try to throw that ball as hard as he could. Do you remember that? We'd be looking and be
in
like,
the game?
yo, he just threw as hard as he could. That thing with 35 yards. That's
Remember
nothing.
in the game when he just fucking chucked it out of bounds and Braves like playing it in the team meeting? He goes, "Hey, Falk, like, the fuck are we doing here?" He just like chucks it out of bounds.
Yeah, dude, he was a weird cat too. Like he came in and knew
Super smart.
everybody's name, like right away.
Yeah, super smart dude.
Called me Mr. Lawan. I was like, it ain't that serious. Like, you just call me Taylor.
You just call me Taylor.
You just call me Taylor, ball.
Yo,
So,
when we had joint practices once in the Skins, you were talking about you never like look at a team and you're like, "Oh, that's so and so." Well, my second year in the league, we were joint practicing against actually Vrabel. There's like a huge fight between the Redskins and the Texans, like on the last day or something.
Was that the
like
one with what's his name, Big Boy from Patriots?
It was Hopkins.
You're talking about,
and
yeah, but you're talking about the huge
That shit
lineman,
was sweet.
right?
Yeah, the D lineman. He's
Wilfork.
Vince Wilfork. Yeah.
Motherfucker jumped and threw a haymaker on Niles. Fortunately, he missed him.
He
But
would
he
kill
would
him.
have killed somebody.
Yeah.
He would have killed him that day.
Oh man's massive.
But
man.
it was like day 1 or day 2, and I was with my boy Adam Hayward. Shout out Adam Hayward, Uncle Wood.
Nah.
Yeah. Shout out Uncle Wood.
Forget Adam Hayward, bro.
And we're out there practicing. It's 7-on-7, and we're always like, you know how it is, joking around, having fun, whatever. Hopkins, I didn't know it was DeAndre Hopkins at this time. You know, I
Because
just
DeAndre wasn't DeAndre like that. He hasn't been DeAndre until like the last 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I
2
mean,
years.
he's always been good, but since he's a quiet dude, you just don't. And I just saw a receiver wearing number 10, so I just didn't think nothing of it. I didn't know he was like who he was.
Is that number the dude you shouted out that we don't want to shout out? Is that number 2? The dude he like, was like talking shit to him or whatever. Go ahead with your story. Go. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to read that. But anyway, he comes off the field after doing a rep, and we were hot on the whole D's nuts. That was the big D's nuts phase.
So some came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah.
still
And
in it.
he said, yeah. But anyway, he's walking by me. I say, hey, good job, man. I reach my hand out. And then he like puts his hand out and says, hey, thanks, man. I pull it back. I go, nuts. And I just start like, just getting hype, like dramatically. Like, the boy, yeah, hey, you see me get him? And Wood's like laughing, like, got his ass, Cobb, got his ass. And he just like looks back at me and just stares me down, dude. I'm like, hey, man, not that serious, all joke. And I like nudge Wood. And we like laugh and walk off. And come to find out, it was DeAndre Hopkins. I had no idea that that's who that was. And here I am, like, I'm on the twos. I'm like, hey, man, hey, great rep out there. Great set.
You live in that
nuts.
Jokes
You
on
live in
you.
that 2019 fucking
wonder if he
Lawan
remembers.
lifestyle, bro. Them twos.
I know, dude, yeah. You were with the
shit's-
threes.
Yeah. I thought I was playing decent camp, bro. I got demoted to the threes that last game.
Like, hey, Taylor, we're not going to play you for the fourth game just to, like, hype you up. Like, oh, yeah, awesome. Like, we're going to rotate you with the threes.
Oh, dude. So shit. We totally went off on a tangent. Because this is depression pod.
Yeah, so you're depressed about being suspended.
Yeah. I am. Like,
Hey, I have
some
another
guy
question,
like
though.
tweeted at me. Some guy tweeted at me the other day, like, because I tweeted the thing we tweeted about Jalen Ramsey because we've been getting love for that.
Right.
The shout out to Bussin with the boys thing, and now the crowd like
Yeah,
loses their
dude.
mind.
Dude, yeah.
Bussin with the boys. Bussin with the boys. Shout out to Bussin with the boys, man.
And some guys like, looks like you're having a good time on your vacation. Nice vacation. Listen,
Dude, God.
it's not that serious, dude. Like,
It's fucking Twitter.
It's serious that I'm suspended, but like I'm not gonna like go into a dark hole now. Still, the boy's still working out.
Yeah.
The boy's still grinding. When I come back, hopefully I can get the rust off real fast and do good against the Buffalo Bills. Let's just calm down, because guess what? We always gonna be aight.
Yeah.
We always gonna be aight.
Always going to be all right.
Always gonna be aight.
You gotta hate those Twitter people that just try to come at you. Oh, looks like you're really you're not really for the boys. You're having fun. The guys just lost the game.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking social media, man. It's not that serious.
No, social media that's where the jokes are meant to be.
Yeah. For
You want to
sure.
fuck around? That's where that's what social media's for.
Right.
Like if you're trying to be a super, no, it's for fun.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
You trying to live a different lifestyle? Don't do it.
Like you just have one tweet in September and it's just like, man, I really wish I was out there with the boys.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
like, oh, Taylor, man, hey, man, one day, hey, keep your head up, dude. Hey, Taylor,
Hey,
we're
keep
all rooting
grinding,
for
baby.
you. Yeah.
Keep grinding. We miss you. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, you want me to post every single video I have of me working out? I don't have any videos of me working
The
out.
boys, I'll take a picture. I'll take a video or picture for you guys. I'll get that out there for you guys. My man's out there with his little Titans helmet on, running, doing drills. Like, hey, I gotta get the conditioning in.
Dude, that condition with the helmet's different.
It really is.
That's
man.
different. Matt goes, I
I wouldn't
don't
know.
know.
I don't do any
I don't
conditioning.
know.
It's like I don't know. Fuck.
When's the last time you ran?
No, I
To
I
get these
haven't.
iced lattes.
You've never ran?
Probably high school, playing rugby, intramurals in college.
You played rugby in high school?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Did you have to run the mile for your presidential patch?
No,
Did you guys do
Hey,
that?
oh, you talking about for fitness?
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
get your
yeah, yeah.
presidential patch.
no, I never have been like forced to run. Like intramurals, I played center. Like you know how shitty you gotta be to like play center in intramural football.
I don't.
Hey, it's 7-on-7. Hey, Matt, you want to be our center?
That's pretty much it.
Just snap it back to him.
Yeah, I used to go at Michigan. I used to go to the intramural games because my boys were on the track and field team, and so when they were in their off season, I was in season. They would go to and they'd have intramural football, and I would go and I'd just chirp their other team the entire time. And I would just make outrageous claims towards their other team,
Just to get in their head and help
just
the
to get in
boys
their
out?
head. Yeah, the boys were decent though, because they were like legit athletes. Like they were track and field dudes.
Yeah.
Like they at least done something athletic.
Our
You know?
our football players in Nebraska would do the intramurals basketball.
Really?
Yeah, and like try not for anybody to find out.
Yeah. Do you I feel like people get hurt doing that?
Yeah, that's
Michigan got like when I was at their facilities, they got like a basketball court that they like shoot on, and I'm like, I feel like dudes get hurt doing that.
horse around. You see how serious it is in the Titans locker room with that little fucking
That little
hoop.
ball.
Them
Yeah.
boys out there playing threes.
We got like a little kids ball and like a little kids hoop. And these dudes, we go in for practice for meetings, and the DBs are legit doing 3-on-3.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yelling and everything. Somebody hits a shot, everybody's
me.
hype around it. Holy shit, boy, somebody's gonna
Just calm the fuck down, man.
Yeah,
It ain't
calm
that
down,
serious,
guys.
bro.
just play horse or something.
Yeah,
Jesus
dude, that's what
Christ.
we do. We play horse.
Yeah.
Try to take everybody's money. I'm actually a trash shot, though. I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, depression pod.
How do people treat you? I've just remembered I wanted to ask you this. How
Yeah.
are people treating you when your suspension came out and you're finally back in the building and the vibe's kind of there that you are suspended. Like how was everybody around you? Were they like, hey Taylor, you know, how's your mental? Your head up, keep your head up, or how, you know?
Yeah. So like
how'd that vibe
when we let it out, obviously everyone saw that video. Or if you haven't seen the video, it's on my Instagram. It's not that important anymore, but it was important at the time.
It'll probably be a gift for me at some point.
What is that? Me crying? Yo, I tried to do it. I'll tell you. Oh damn, I
Just
got
a
too many
gift,
stories
dude.
to
You know
tell.
what I
Dude,
mean,
it's been too
Blas?
long.
Just have a gift at some point.
Of me just like,
Yeah.
it's hard, man.
Some
But it
people
was.
Hey, put the camera on me, Blas. Just. It's hard.
Dude, I think what a good opportunity to take a 5-second break and just say Anheuser Busch, man.
Yeah, let's just
What
say
a huge
it, man.
opportunity Anheuser Busch has given us just to come here, slang some beers with the boys. It's the official beers of the boys. And we're so happy. They brought all this cool shit in here, except for that. I brought that in.
Yeah,
Enjoy butt stuff. I got a big one of those on the ceiling of my in my master bedroom. So when Taylor wakes up in the morning, she knows what the
Hey.
boys after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just in case. But I tell you what, we're 0 for however many times I've tried. But we got the natural light back there, and then what are we doing with that seltzer? Show that thing, Matt.
It's got dip on it now.
Well, it's got chew on it.
Hey, the
now.
product focus.
You got Natter
The
Days.
product focus is this 2 seltzers, the Aloha Beaches, and the Catalina Lime.
I don't
Mixer.
think.
Pow!
I don't think. I don't think when someone gives you a sponsor, they want you to tell them that the product focus is this.
Well, I
You
didn't
just
say
gotta
that
sell
they said it. I said
you
the
just gotta
focus.
sell it and say, hey, this is the stuff, man. I'll tell you
But
what,
me
though,
and
I've
you didn't
drinking those
meet.
before. I have. Because I'm not about. I don't care about how you look when you drink. We're all going to the same place, right? Drunk City, USA. We're all trying to drink
Yep.
responsibly. Get a cab, get an Uber, get a Lyft. No one does cabs anymore unless you live in New York, which I don't think anybody listens to that podcast here. But we'll be there someday, New York. I'm just saying. Natural Light,
6%
first
too.
off, solid beer in general, Natural Light. And then they're coming out with these hilarious names, the Catalina Lime Mixer. Pa! And they're coming out with the Aloha Beaches, which is my favorite, dude. Aloha
6%
Beaches is
too.
so funny. 6%. Get where you're going, and if you don't want people to see you, like people think to themselves, dude, that's like a moped, man. Fun to drive, but you don't want your boys watching you ride it, drinking
Yeah.
it, whatever.
Yeah.
For me, dude, who cares? Who cares? You got good taste, you got good booze, and you got 6%. You're getting there in a hurry.
Right, you
You're
don't got to
having a good
carry
time.
that extra load on your gut. You
Ugh.
don't got to carry all that extra weight around. Just
Dude.
pop a few of those, and you'll be ahead of the game, dude.
I remember back in college, dude, Bud Light, just slamming Bud Light, slamming Bud Heavies, and I'd go through a little bit of I'm kind of full.
yeah.
There's a lot of calories in these boys. They're delicious. You should drink that too, like absolutely. But the Natural Light, man, those little seltzers,
Remember
them
the-
little pieces are nice.
Remember when
bro.
those platinums came out?
Yeah, I couldn't afford that. Will came from money.
No good.
He said Will came from
Will
money.
came from money. I didn't have that in college.
That extra
We were
bit of
rocking that Natty Light in
Scally
college,
check,
bro.
dude.
You
Natty
said
Light's
what?
always
That
a-
extra little bit in that scholarship check.
Yeah, dude. My scholarship check was gone like the week I got it, dude. I remember in college, people would be like, yeah, I got like some saved away. I got like, we'd be seniors, and they'd be like, yeah, I got about 5,000, 6,000 saved away. I'm like, yo, dude, how do you live?
That's literally.
That's literally what you did? Oh my
Dude, I Dave
God.
Ramsey'd the shit out of my fucking college life, dude. I'm talking
don't even-
envelope system. I'm talking budget.
I
And
didn't-
I would just like look at people like you and just shake my head and kind of stare and gaze, like
Oh, you judge them.
not judging. I'll just be like, I
Yeah.
tell them, and then when they say it, I'm like, he's gonna have a long life.
Will's got every dime he's ever made, dude,
Oh,
tucked
yeah.
away.
Written
Buried
about.
6 feet deep in his backyard in Bonterre, Missouri, dude. That place is a dump. Never been there, dude. Dump.
Never
Don't
been there,
want to
dude.
go there, dude. Never want to go there. Missouri is like,
Go ahead.
and if you're listening to the pod, we appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe and rate 5 stars if you're in Missouri. But also move. Like, just go somewhere else too, dude, you know?
You need people there.
So many places. You don't. Here's what you do. You move everybody out of Missouri and Nebraska, and then you just make factories.
You just make
And then you fly people in to work
hey,
there.
make Oklahoma a little extra bigger.
Yeah.
Make Tennessee flood into it a little bit.
Yeah. No. It's still a state.
I just
You
said a little extra bigger. God damn it. dude.
Yeah. Well, it's rough, dude. We haven't
Came
potted.
from
We haven't
Missouri.
potted in 7 weeks.
You
Came from Missouri. This is the best thing you guys got, man. And as soon as he got the hell out of there, new teeth. Bang! New teeth. Oh, I'm from Missouri. New teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
if
had
any of you
these-
guys leave Missouri, boom! New teeth. And it's it.
That's it.
Get to look, hey, you had yourself a bit of a deal, and you took care of it.
I did. I had a little deal. I finally took care of the deal
Yeah.
after about 7 years after college.
It's from saving
6
that
years?
college money.
Yeah, finally
Was that
I
college?
saved up
Damn.
enough.
How much money did you have after college?
Just a few thousand. It wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
I got the Pell Grant one time. I thought I was the richest man in the world.
Dude, you know what's funny is I was eligible for Pell Grant and I never did it.
Oh wow, you really did not
I
tap
just,
into
I
that.
just
dude.
didn't even care. I was just living. I mean, beer was cheap. I didn't need clothes. I just wore Michigan stuff.
Yeah. When I got that Pell Grant money, super white for me to what I'm about to say. Walk right on into Buckle
Yeah.
and get you a new Affliction tea back in the day,
Oh
dude.
my God, been there. Hate to even admit it.
I know, dude. So white, so white.
So white,
God,
dude. That is
so
a white
white.
thing to do.
Got that Pell Grant. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get an Affliction tea. Rampage
Ultra
Jackson.
designs there, dude.
Yeah. God.
Now you should have a Walmart.
And I got this beautiful wolf tea.
Look at
dude.
that piece, bro.
That's a nice piece.
Yeah, that's a bit of a deal.
That's a
solid deal. I'll tell you, that's grown on me. Where the hell were we? What were we talking about? I was talking about
When we started talking about deal, started saying deal.
No, dude. What were we talking about? The podcast. Where were we at? What was I talking about? I was talking about football.
Where were we?
The
when
third
we were talking
preseason.
about
Where were
the
we
pack?
at, Matt?
How much it sucked.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so anyway, yeah, it did suck ass.
Oh, we're trying
So
to
the
go
whole
all
thing
way.
was terrible, dude. And
No, hang on. We talked about how people treated you around the facility.
Oh yeah, that's right. Honestly, the boys were super cool about it. So the people that did see the video, that's where we're at. Because you want to make me crying a gif, which is it's hilarious. You know, I think hindsight, like those emotions were so real. But I'm at the point now. I'm like, dude, fuck this shit.
Right.
Like, I just want to move on and
'Cause
then
the
go play
world goes
football.
round, dude.
Exactly, and it's over now. It's gonna be over in 2 weeks, thank God. Or tomorrow the boys play. The boys play tomorrow, and then I'm one more game, and the boys back. So anyway, the boys were like super cool.
Yeah.
We had to release it a week early because media started to catch a little bit of attention on it, and so not a week early, a day early. Right, the day before camp, I released it. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go talk to the boys right after
Right.
the conditioning test. And then before we went to the conditioning test, I was going to release the video so the media knew about it when I talked to the boys, but nobody else would hear it from anybody but me. So once, things got a little haywire, people started sniffing around. Schefter was asking CAA. They were texting John. They were like, hey, just let you know, like, people are getting a sniff. Like a couple of the A to Z sports guys, bucking the nerds were trying to figure it out. And so we were just like, dude, we got to release it. Otherwise, it's going to be found out before. So released it, talked to the boys the next day, and Vrabel gave me the floor for a second after our conditioning test. And I just told him the same thing I said to everybody else. Like, I didn't do it. I didn't take anything on purpose. And if they have any questions to ask me, I'd rather people ask me questions than be like, oh, that's not the
Right,
thing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, dude. Everyone was like really rad about it. And then, but the weird thing was like being in the facility, like you're on a team and you're kind of like one of the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a main dude on that team. And you go from being a main dude on
Right,
the team to
yep.
just a person. Like you're kind of like,
Because and
the
the
back.
leadership stuff too.
oh yeah, like not. So I kind of just kept my mouth shut and did my thing. Because to me that was the most appropriate thing to do, and I think I did it the right way. So that was a good deal. But yeah, honestly, those four preseason games went by, and then literally that Saturday or that Friday after we played the Bears in the fourth preseason game, we had another practice while they were making cuts, and it was it. Like they're like, all right, boys, we'll see you later. See you in 4 weeks. And then I got a plane, went to Michigan with Talon, saw a game, played Middle Tennessee State. Kevin Byard, you owe me $250 or $200 because we smacked the shit out of y'all, dude. And then so I saw that game. That was super cool.
Yeah.
And the fans were so rad, dude. People at Michigan were like so stoked to see me, and I thought like, oh, these people are gonna hate me when I'm there.
Yeah.
And they were like super cool to like, they loved me. They were so nice. Like they were like, welcome home, all that stuff. So that and dude, people were about the pod up there too.
Yeah.
We were at the pod. Then I cruised over to Arizona, saw some family, saw the Arnolds, hung out with them a little bit, cruised up to Canada. Some kid, not some kid. I already know what I'm gonna say. My wife's like step brother-in-law. I don't know. Like my wife's dad's wife's son,
Okay.
named Luca. Luca, if you're listening, he asked me to talk about him on the podcast. And he asked me to say two things. He wanted me to tell everybody that Luca's big and that Luca likes baseball more than he likes football. So there you go. We've done it. We've done it. It's it.
Shout out Luca.
Shout out to Luca, baby. And then I've been working out. Let's go. So I did my workouts in Arizona. And then, dude, everything's been cool. Nothing's been like depressing at all, except for game day.
Yeah,
Like when the game's about to
yeah.
go down, that's when I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
I get kind of like super bummed out.
right, and they lost last week.
That sucked. When we
Yeah.
played the Browns, like I was fired up. I was like, damn, these boys don't even need. They're solid.
Yeah,
They're killing. And then they lost this week, which
yeah, they didn't even need you.
yeah,
So,
they
hey,
didn't.
Maybe
they killed
let
it,
them
dude.
Go and save some coin.
You say save some money? Dude, go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't need me, there's 31 others out there, I guess. I mean, damn. Will trying to get me on his program, not even on a team, dude. He's trying to get me in a situation out here, dude, getting cut after a week of work kind of type of stuff.
Shit, dude.
Depression pod.
I tell you what, I could write a book after what I.
We'll get to you in a
Go out there
second.
for like 10
we'll get to the
days.
boy in a sec.
I know. Look at us, both of us back in May when we're talking about doing the pod. We're all excited and hype. You know, I was a free agent. I mean, I still am. I was a free agent, but we had plans, right? We were going to do this pod, and we're like, you know, we'll hit all these pods, we'll backlog all these episodes, and when training camp and football season's in, the boys will both be playing. Like, we'll be somewhere. I'll hold off until training camp, and then I'll be somewhere. Taylor will be balling in the season, and then we'll let the pod ride. And here we are, mid-September, a suspension and release getting cut later. We're here mid-September podding again.
Depression pod, baby. The
playing-
fucking depression pod. This is it. Ups and downs. You got to ride through them, but we're here.
Playing with the shit.
Shit's been up and down, man.
Shit's been up and down, dude.
But yeah, that Colts game bummed me out, dude.
I know it, because they didn't have luck either, and that's what kind of was shitty
Yeah,
for me.
we I don't know. I mean, the boys played hard. That game was the hottest game in
I heard about
Titans
that.
history.
So hot.
You
Taylor-
were out there, huh? You
Yeah,
guys get
I'm
burnt
still
up, dude.
sunburned, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's probably why you look like you got the shit kicked out of you.
I am shit. It was so hot, dude. I feel like a fraud because I snuck in the club level,
Yeah.
and I was sitting down in the club level, and Clay Travis was like right behind me. I was like, what?
You didn't say nothing.
Like, I made it.
I
You
made
didn't
it.
say
Like,
nothing.
y'all are doing bad. I'm doing pretty good recently. It feels good, but
It's like life's different.
that game was so hot. Like, I've been to a ton of games in my life since the day one. I have never been like that close to dying.
As a fan, what'd you see from the game that at the Titans?
I mean, honestly, I think both teams are really good.
Yeah.
Brissett's like huge. There was like, if I had just listened to everybody, they'll say we got in third down too much. Titans got in third down too much.
Well, yeah,
Third and
you're
long.
getting third down a lot. Yeah, third and long. So
Yeah.
You're getting third and
I think
manageable.
it's like 3 for 30 on the year. Third down, it's not great, but like I don't think that I'm not like freaking out. Like half the people are going nuts about it, but
Oh yeah, I mute so many people on Twitter, dude.
it's hard because
Like,
we're not
everybody
a
shut the
Titans
fuck up,
podcast.
dude.
But
Yeah,
every
we gotta
time
make sure we're
anything
not a
happens,
Titans pod.
someone says something about just
Oh,
any-
about Bussin or about what?
just you not playing, and
Yeah.
then like when we lose, like first week nothing. This week they'll say some stupid
Oh
shit.
yeah, dude. And I mean, I've tried to do a better job of like not looking at anything. Like I used to Google my name. I used to search my name. That's what you do. All right. Every athlete does it. All right. But I've kind of stopped doing that. But on my feed, every once in a while, I'll be scrolling, and some guy was like, "You ruined the season" or stuff like that. And that's, dude, it's doesn't matter. You know, it is what it is. Like, I didn't knowingly take anything. So it's like it's fucking the reality of the situation.
And you're trying to be more active on social media.
Yeah.
And it's hard because there's more.
Well,
of
yeah,
those.
I'm more active on social media only because of this podcast. I do a terrible job even blowing this podcast, dude. I don't blow this podcast at all.
It's bad sometimes.
The boys are low key. The boys are low key upset, dude. I just retweet everything. Yeah,
Just
I know.
retweets, or he does the. I had to talk to him about when he does an Instagram post. He'll post on Twitter, and I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, do a separate thing because it doesn't tag the right shit, and it just kind of looks weird on
it just
Twitter.
takes 2 minutes. Like,
This is not an indictment on my social media capabilities.
I taught him the whole share the tweet video deal.
that's huge.
I did
big
that.
deal.
I've done that twice now.
That's
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, dude, I don't really do. I'm not very technologically advanced. I do my best though. We're getting better.
You are.
You know?
You're getting better. It's a growing. It's a process, man.
Yeah.
We're all growing. You know, Maddie's finally coming to his own on the old feeling the pulse of the boys on the account.
Not
We're
being-
You've
some
done
good-
better.
you're
It's
getting-
been trash before, but you've done better.
You're getting us we're getting a lot more pub out there. I mean, it's been crazy. Fucking Jalen, shout out Bussin with the boys.
Shout out to
Yo, that
Jalen
was-
Ramsey, dude. Love it. I doubt he'll be on the Titans though.
Yeah, I mean the
I doubt he'll be on the
secondary's
Titans.
stacked.
Well, I mean, I don't know like what John and Vrabel are doing, but why would an AFC South team trade to another AFC South team, one of the best players in the AFC South?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It'd be awesome. Like he'd be a great contributor. And then also Jayon Brown was something. He's like, who do you move? Like our secondary is rad.
Yeah.
Like, our secondary is low key slaying.
Yeah.
Not low key anything. They're killing it.
Jalen was on the squad though. Somebody.
Yeah, obviously Jalen's on the squad. You find a place for the boy. You put like special teams or something. You know, put him on. Get him on 4.
Humble him.
He'd be a solid 4 core guy, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Humble
hell
him a
no.
little
He's
bit.
a good ass football player. It's a good ass football player. I think it's so funny, dude. So when that Jalen Ramsey podcast came out, me and Will would like tweet at this dude, or we text him.
We're in a
called
group
him,
chat, and
we're in
he's
a group
fired
chat.
up about everything we're telling him.
Yeah, and then so we sent we release it, and we're like, hey, dude, blow it up on this. Like, here's the Twitter, here's the Instagram,
Here's your
like,
photos.
Yeah, here's your photos. Let them out. Radio fucking silence.
Crickets,
dude. Doesn't
dude.
say anything. Haven't heard anything from him about the podcast at all. The only thing that changed though, low key though, if you listen to the podcast, we talked about how we don't wear sandals in the shower.
Yeah.
So I came into camp, dude, and we changed the culture of the Titans shower. I made all the white guys have to wear sandals now.
Yo, I love
I
that.
verbally assaulted Bo Brinkley because he would not put his sandals on, dude. And we were like kicking out dudes like older guys too, like Kern. I yelled at, we were like, I got one guy in there, I forget who it was, but I was like, get your ass out. Like he was in the middle of his shower, still soap on his body.
You just grabbed him.
And I was
body
like,
to
go. I was
body.
like, go. I was like, go. Yeah, I put myself on
Just
him.
body by. Hey,
Hey,
right, you got
hey, I was like, you fucking, you get out of here and you go put the goddamn sandals on. We're changing the culture. And I looked at I said, guys, black guys help the white guys. All right,
Black guys help the white
Black
guys.
guys help the white guys. We're disgusting culture.
Yeah.
We gotta figure it out. So fucking, we got him. We'll just say it was Dennis Kelly because Dennis Kelly's. I feel like he wouldn't wear sandals in the shower. And low-key, I didn't wear sandals in the shower. I was a disgusting white guy too. And so
You're
Brett,
not wearing shoes right now as a
I
fucking
didn't
white
even
guy,
come
dude.
here in shoes, dude. I didn't
He
even come.
came
Look at
here.
that
He
thing.
didn't
It's
even
on
wear
boys.
sandals or shoes. It's like, oh
Because
my
why,
god,
dude?
dude. Like,
Because I got car ride.
it's so white.
But I'll tell you what, I had to walk from across the parking lot, dude, and my feet were killing me, bro.
He's like, I
got
forgot
the
my
domestic-
shoes. How the fuck?
I didn't put them on. Shut up, Will.
Imagine
Anyway,
if I just showed up without shoes on.
what's that?
I can't just show up without shoes on.
Oh,
You can show up without shoes.
All right.
Do what you want.
You don't want that.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you want?
Do what you want. Do it. So anyway, Kern walks in there, and we're like, then I got a couple guys on my side now. A couple white guys are like, no, get the fuck out of here, man. Go put your sandals on. Go put the sandals on. So he walks out and leaves. And now everybody in the shower, every shower head's taken. And we're like, the next guy comes in is Bo goddamn Brinkley, long snapper. All right. And Bo walks in that damn shower, no shoes on. We all got sandals on now. And everybody, white guys, black guys, everything in between, baby. We were going at Bo Brinkley, dude. We fixed,
Just trashed him.
We fixed all segregation in just the shower thing. We
Love
said,
that,
let's
dude.
go, Bo. Go put your sandals on. Bo ignored every single one of us, took a shower, and left, did not put his sandals on. Bo Brinkley, you're disgusting. Put your damn sandals on in the shower. You still haven't. I know you haven't. But low-key, we changed the culture, and that's thanks to Jalen Ramsey. Thank you, Jalen, for changing the culture of the Titans in the shower. All right? Shit got awkward, dude.
That's funny as hell, dude.
It's the part. That's the deal.
And then Bo just fucking disrespects everybody and continues to shower.
Yeah, dude, what's that about, man? He does that.
Hey, he's a Missouri boy. That's the fucking problem.
Hey, and his teeth are straight now. He probably fixed them boys, too.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's
Bo
a
was like,
Missouri
I got
boy,
out of
dude.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Thank the fucking Lord, man. And now he's never going back. He'll never go back. That's a promise.
Dude, Missouri, you know, salt of the earth, man.
Well, then why don't you go to the University of Missouri?
Oh, because, Nebraska.
No, because you had to get the hell out of Missouri.
No, I was close to going to Missouri,
But you didn't.
but I didn't
Because Missouri.
because in Bo Pelini.
And Missouri.
Sure.
Okay. See? Point made. Point absolutely made. Bo Brinkley, Will Compton, out of Missouri. Their lives are flourishing. Low-key not, though. Your life's not flourishing.
Dude, my life is so
Hold on.
amazing.
I'm
dude.
not even talking about the football stuff. I'm talking about the last 3 days of your life.
Oh, yeah. You are right about that, dude. I'm talking
You've been
fucking,
getting blasted, bro.
Yeah.
You got
dude.
your levee's broke, dude. You got a New Orleans situation going on.
Yeah, bro.
You're flooded.
Yeah, so Monday I was in Nebraska last weekend.
Which why?
What do you mean? Nebraska football, baby. What you talking about?
Sorry.
What you talking
This
Will?
is your time. I am sorry for interrupting
said,
you.
which
Whoops. Whoops a daisies on
I
myself.
was in Nebraska over the weekend. Shout out the boys, the Huskers, man. They whooped the shit out of whoever, the School of the Blind. And guys were all about the pot out there, too.
Were they really?
Yeah, I was like on the phone trying to get an Uber, and one guy was like, "Hey, the boy, it's the boy." And I'm like, "Hey, man, I got to like wave this Uber driver in. Nah, man, let's get a picture. Let's get it. Drunk as hell. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm trying to
And
get
he was
like,
probably
"The
drinking
boy, the
Anheuser
boy."
Busch. It's
He
probably
was.
drinking some Bud
I
Lights.
think he was throwing out some Bud.
Maybe
Bud
had
Heavy, Bud
a
Light.
natural light seltzer, dude. Maybe.
Aloha Beaches, Catalina Lime. Mixer?
Maybe. He just might have. He just might have woke up that morning in Lincoln, Nebraska and said, I'm going to have some natural light seltzer today. And he made the best fucking decision of his life, and he met Will Compton.
Hey,
That's amazing.
Hey, calm it down now. Bud.
All right.
Calm
I'm
it
sorry.
down,
It's the
bud.
seltzers, baby.
Hey, calm it down.
God.
Bring it in. Bring it
Oh,
in. Holy shit.
seltzers get me fired
Holy
up,
shit,
man.
I know. I saw that.
God.
I saw that. Anyways.
Sorry.
so, God,
Whoops.
You did. You're all right. I love the passion, the energy, dude.
Thank you.
So then, fly to DC, see the girl. The next day, I have this flight to go back to fly back to Nashville because I gotta get the workouts in. I finally get to come back, see the boy. We're gonna grind together. And my flight was supposed to land at 9:30. I had a flight set for 8 out of Dulles out there. I have my Uber set. About to walk out the door, I get a text on my phone. United updates me. They're missing some part. Of course, it's fucking United, dude.
Yeah.
Southwest never lets me down.
Never lets you down.
United always seems to let me down in some form of fashion, dude.
Yep.
And they say they're missing a part. They got to wait for a flight to get in at like noon. So the next departure time will be 1 o'clock. So immediately pissed off. Like, okay, you know what, comp? Weather storm. You're going to make it. Mm-hmm. You got to let the boys know you're going to be late. I'm already feeling like stressed. Like when I'm like fucking stressed. I'm like, to everybody, like, okay, so when you coming, yada, yada. Yep. I cancel my flight. Don't get refunded. Of course, United. Southwest would have. That's crazy. Buy a new flight, Southwest, take off, 11 o'clock, land at, you gain an hour, so you land at like 11:30.
Yeah.
So I'm telling all the boys, hey, I'll land at 11:30. I'll be in there by 12.
Mm-hmm. 11:35 texts you. Texts you 11:35.
Yep. Nothing works out like you ever think it does. Land, there seems to be a lot of traffic in the airport. The bags take forever to come, down to baggage claim. Driving to, long story short, in that one, it takes me an hour and a half to finally get to the facility, and I'm trying to get Vandy. They've been phenomenal. They've helped with their training staff has helped me out with the old boy's bummed ankle. We'll get to that in a minute. Get there, I'm working out, right? Park, okay, you know what? I parked a little bit illegally. There's a no parking from the point of the sign until the edge to the curb, right?
But it was close.
It could have gone either way. It was close. It could have gone either way. My truck's halfway in front of the sign. But backstory, I've literally parked there every day. Every day. In the summer since training at Vandy. Every time I go into Vandy, every damn day, dude.
Shout out to Vandy.
There. Shout out Vandy. I park there and I'm there for hours every day. No ticket, no nothing. Mm-hmm. The boys working out, I get in. Like, hey, do your thing, ball. There's no stress. It's kind of coming down. It's like, okay, I'm not feeling pressure from nobody. The boys got to get it in. Working out. The equipment boys pop their head in there. They're like, hey, comp, do you drive a black Ford F-150? And I'm like, yeah, why? And they're like, hey, man, I think you're getting towed right now. And I'm like, what? I think he's fucking with me. And I'm like, how do you know this? He's like, I was just out there. He's like, I took a picture for you. I'm like, show me the picture. He takes a picture. Sure enough, the boy's getting towed. I'm like, yeah, it's my truck. I'm like, I'll get it after I work out. Take the L for that, right? So I walk out there. After my workout, I go out there, see my truck's gone, call a lift to go get back to the house before I go out, wait on my girlfriend to get home to take me to get my truck out of the towing, out of the wherever the fuck it is. And in the process, I get dropped off by the lift, right? And realize that my house keys, I left them in the truck. CTE, I left the house keys in the truck.
It's a real thing.
I feel my pocket. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't get in the truck. I hit up Charo. I'm like, hey, can you get back as soon as you can? The boy's locked out of the house. I'm just sitting out here in this brutal goddamn heat.
Brutal.
And Charles comes back, lets me in. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go. Realize that lost my truck key that I feel in my pocket. I don't have my fucking truck key. I didn't have my truck key and my house keys are not together. I took my truck key out of the truck, locked the door, House keys are in the truck because you're probably thinking, why aren't all your keys together? Get towed, go to the, realize like, okay, well, I think I left my truck key in Vandy since I don't have them on my pocket.
Yeah.
So I just realized it's been a long day. Boys taking a lot of L's left and right. They're trying to get me down. But I'm going to go to Taylor's tonight. We're going to have a good old time. I'm going to have the boy move. Who's the real winner in this situation? I am. So fast forward, I get a text the next morning from Dobson from Vanderbilt strength coach. Shout out Dauber.
Dobbs.
Hey, man, can't find your truck key here. Don't know where it is. I'm
Yep.
like, motherfucker. So Char and I go, and I try to retrace my steps. Don't find my truck key. Go out to get the towing situation. Go to the towing company, and finally get the situation done with towing. The next day, they tow my truck back, right? And they sit the truck right in the middle of the damn parking lot, a public parking lot. And I got to call the tower like, hey, man, I need you to come move my truck in a better spot than this. Somebody's going to get pissed off and they're going to tow my fucking truck. And I'm looking at the sign and it's your towing company that they're going to call and tow back to your lot. Get your last out.
So,
I was hot at this point, dude.
I was there.
Taylor's with me, and I'm like, they're gonna call and they're gonna tow it back to the spot, and you're probably gonna be the motherfucker to tow it, and then I'm gonna come back the next day and get it towed right back to the spot. He's like, well, man, he's good old boy, Nashville, good old Tennessee redneck boy. Well, my Mr. Will, it was the best I could do to get park it there. I was like, bro, you can literally just move, do the exact same thing you were doing.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, you could do the exact same thing you were doing and just move it over to the left. He comes back, moves it. So I got to get my keys, right? So those push to start, weird flex, but okay. Push to start keys. We get somebody out there, a locksmith, to try to reprogram it. Guy comes out, another good-looking old boy wearing the Kenny Chesney starter kit.
Oh yeah, the boy.
Yeah, wearing good-looking, good old boy.
He was a good-looking old boy.
Yeah, not good-looking old boy. No, you know what I mean. No.
It's all right. Do what you want.
So he comes out, Kenny Chesney starter kit on, got himself a little cowboy hat. Hey, Mr. Compton. They didn't tell me that those were the keys you needed. And I'm like, that's what I said on the phone I needed. I needed 2 of those keys. Don't get my keys yesterday either. Well, by the time you're like, whatever. Don't get my keys the next day either. Boy doesn't get his keys, gets towed, loses his house keys, loses his truck key, has to get it reprogrammed. Reprogramming doesn't happen. Took a lot of losses in the 3 days time.
Damn.
Fortunately, I got the boy. I got a guy at a good circle backing me up. The boy, the girl, like everybody helping me out. Taylor's giving me rides everywhere, helping the boy out. But it was a depressing few days. Long story. Hope you guys are still with us.
Just airing it all out. Depression pod.
Sorry, I had to really vent there.
That's okay.
I was
It's
holding
good.
a lot in, dude.
You needed
I was
it.
holding a lot in. That really pissed me off too. They were trying to hold the boy down, but I think I still came out on top after $1,200 later.
I'll tell you what is
towing
it's
and
starting to
getting
turn
new
around. It's starting to turn around because the boy and I we went to True Foods yesterday.
Shout
And-
out True Foods.
Shout out to True Foods.
Big shout out
Big
True
shout out
Foods.
True Foods, and we'll get there in a second, dude. So we go to eat. We had a big workout, feeling good about ourselves. Let's get some good eats, get those gains going right. We go to True Foods, we sit down, get a couple lattes. The boy's on the phone. Guess who gets a latte for the boy? I get a latte for the boy because I'm a boy. Get him a latte. I think that's not enough for the boy. He needs an antioxidant tea as well. The boy gets antioxidant tea. Now we have the same drinks and we have 2 bottled waters. They're plastic. Don't get on us. We're sorry. We're doing the best we can. We get our food. We got all the appies in the world we need. We got delicious like entrees to go with it. Finish our lattes. Bill comes out. I'm on my phone forever because the boys, we're spitballing because you guys are killing the merch right now. We're thinking let's get some vintage stuff out. Just partner with Anheuser Busch. I don't know if you guys heard. Just partner with Anheuser Busch, and they got some dope shit. So we want to start making some dope shit.
We're
They've been around-
brainstorming hard.
brainstorming hard, and they have
we got a lot of
90s
goodies
hats. Anyway, oops, interrupted. Oops, whoopsies. And
Bussin
the
WTB.com.
bill, oops, and the bus and bussinwtb.com and just buy shit, go online and buy shit. Just get shit, dude. Just buy it all. Buy it all. We'll reimburse you, but we won't. We'll tell you we're gonna, but we're not gonna.
So the boy,
So
you're
anyway,
on the phone. You're on the phone.
So I'm on the phone for a little bit. Thank you, Will. I'm on the phone for a little bit, and I don't realize that the Bill's been here for about 4 to 5 minutes. And I look up, and Will's not on his phone at all. But old fucking
my
alligator
God,
arms
dude.
over here, dude. Can't swipe out. He can't get the phone, dude. Them arms are just a little too short. So fucking, I had to come in And I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'll pay. What's fucking new? Let me strap on this weighted vest because another fucking day has gone by and I'm just carrying Will, dude. I'm just carrying Will every fucking day of our lives. So I go and I get the check, give the guy a dope tip, dude. 30% because you get back what you give, baby. So let's fucking do it. The next day, today is the day. We go to True Foods. I got 2 workouts, and then I got to do skill work. Because why? Because I want to be good when I come back. So we go. I go to get food. I called it in. I'm like, Will, you got to come with me because guess what? His car still doesn't work. So I go to True Foods.
Car still doesn't work.
We go to True Foods. The boys, shout out to the valet boys at True Foods, dude, because you guys fucking rock. All right, every time I walk in that place, you guys are like, "What's up, Tay?" We get one of those dabby things going up, dude. We love it. Maybe we get one of those, and we move on about our business. And we go in there, and the same manager who spoke to us the day before is now there, and he's sitting there and he's looking at us, going, "Hey, welcome back, boys." And I'm like, "Well, I'm so happy." By the way, I walk in and I think to myself, I already knew this, but I waited till we got to the cash register to tell Will I didn't bring my wallet. So now you gotta fucking pay for this, dude. You gotta pay for this meal. It's $136, dude, and some change. All right, and this boy's dentable right now. We're all a little dentable right now because
Dantless, dude. I'm dantless. I'm just smart.
Because the boys don't even have money. We got no income coming in except for when you guys buy the merch and Anheuser Busch and Regal Realty. We really appreciate it. All right, we're gonna keep killing it. So just keep killing it with us, and I'll go back to the story now. So Will, I'm like, Will, you're paying, and I'm so happy because Will doesn't pay for shit. He's the cheapest person I know. And we get to the manager, and the manager says, "Hey, we appreciate you guys coming in again. We know how much you love True Foods." And then he says the most bullshit thing I've ever heard him say. He goes, "This one's on us."
And the dude already had my card too. Guys had my card ready to swipe.
My jaw hits the floor, dude. And they said they give me the receipt. They gave me the receipt that Will paid for. Cost us $1. The entire meal, $136 and some change. $1. So Will, his luck's turning around, baby.
Oh man,
his luck is turning around, folks.
Right when he says this one's on us, I immediately my eyes get big and I go, hey, don't run that card.
Don't run it.
All right, good. It doesn't work anyway.
We're at True Foods yesterday, dude. And this lady walked up to us and was like, "Hey, just to let you guys know, we love your podcast. We love what you guys are doing." And every time, dude, if a dude comes up to us and says it, we appreciate it. Our demographic's 98% dudes. But you get a woman that comes up to you, and it's climbing a piece. It's a bit of a deal.
Yeah, a bit of a deal.
And this girl comes up to us and I'm like, "Man, I just want you to know, we got 2%. We got 2%. We got 2% of women that watch our podcast," and she's one of 5 chicks. So we gave her a big thank you. Shout out to that lady.
Yeah,
Kayla
shout out
Anderson.
that lady, dude.
She works for.
She was with Kayla Anderson. She's like, "Oh, we were sitting out here literally just talking about your Derek Morgan podcast."
She's a big
and
supporter.
right when we were talking about it, you guys come walking in. We're like,
It's beautiful, dude.
It was great. People helping people.
God, I love it, dude. I love it, man. Big day, man. It's been a depressive pod, but
I feel like we've been having fun on it though.
we've been having fun. We've been
Reminiscing.
having fun on this pod, but the last few weeks have been a bit depressing.
Yeah.
Hit me with your football stuff. Just hit me with everything, dude. Who cares? It can go longer, it can go shorter. This podcast is going to go as long as we say it does.
Yeah,
because it's
absolutely.
our podcast.
Dude, August was a whirlwind for the boys. I mean, the podcast, remember when you guys were in training camp, Vinoy comes on, so that one will come out at some point.
Yeah.
He's a boy. That one was a lot of fun. But the boys, we hadn't seen each other, been around each other in 7 weeks. Because of training camp, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so my situation, it was working out perfectly. We were trying to wait, save the bod toward the end of training camp, get on with the team, and then get on a week 1 roster and be with the boys all the way through the season. And the Saints had called a couple times for a tryout, and we had, politely declined, trying to wait it out, wait till the end. And I want to say Avery went down for the Jets that weekend that Avery went down.
Towards ACL, shout out to Avery.
And the Saints were out in LA joint practicing, and we had told them hey, he'd be willing to come in for a workout. They're like, we'll still be interested next week. We'll circle back around. So when the Jets called, they're like, hey, we want to get Will on a plane right now, fly him out, work him out, yada, yada, yada. And we were like, oh, we're going to wait. There's a couple teams in the running. We're going to wait and see what they have to say when they get back from the Saints, when they get back from LA. So we waited. The Saints call. They had a guy go down. They had Craig Robertson went down that game. So they're like, hey, we just want to know if he would have any interest in just coming out and trying out or doing anything. So we're like, yeah, and we're like, we'd like to fly him out. And that was the day that we had a big meeting for the boys with the podcast.
Yep.
And so I told my agent, I'm like, hey, this is perfect. This is a great opportunity. Try and buy some time and fly me out the next morning instead of flying out today, because the boys got a big meeting tonight and I want to be at that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, all right. And they're like, we're going to fly out at the ass crack of dawn on Tuesday. You'll be on the first flight out and you'll land, you'll do your workout, yada, yada, yada. Because we had our big meeting. I'm kind of stressed. We had our interview with Sean Johnson that day. Then I'm like, okay, we got a meeting. All this shit's happening with the Saints. And I'm like, dude, the boy, just get a little stressed out. I'm overthinking everything.
It's okay to be stressed.
Yeah. And so the next morning, fly out to the Saints. Boy has a great workout, had a real good workout. Feeling good. They're like, what position can you play? I'm like, plug the boy in at either one. They're like, are you in shape? Yada, yada. I like to think I'm in shape. Been grinding at Vandy. Yada,
Shout out
yada.
to Vandy.
They follow me. Yeah, shout out to Vandy again. Walk back to the locker room, and the head department scout guy, he like follows me back there, and he's like, hey, man, real impressive workout. Like, I'm pretty sure we want to offer you a contract. We just got to go and clear it up with the head man, and then, we'll get with your agent, stuff like that. So they're like, we need to clear you on all your medical shit. So I'm talking, they cleared me about everything since I've gotten injured since I was fucking 4 years old, dude. I was in the clinic or whatever, getting MRIs and x-rays for 5 hours, bro. And it was about 8 o'clock, and I'm going back, and they're trying to work out the details on the Saints. Get back to the hotel. Guy comes up. He kind of puts the contract in front of me. He's like, hey, man, like, I know you're still got to make your decision, but we got practice at 8:30 in the morning. Sleep on it, but we like to know if you're going to be with the Saints. And I'll call my agent. I'm like, hey, sleep on it. I'm like, okay, I doubt I get a little bit of sleep. Order some room service. I'm at the team hotel, and
Free? Was it free, or they payroll deduct you?
It was free.
Oh,
They helped the boy out.
what's new, right? The boys always just get.
And they're like, I'm like, hey, can I order some room service? They're like, yeah, for sure. I'm like, hey. I'm like, you guys are gonna pay for it, right? yeah, whatever you need. Okay, cool. I'll do it. And so the next morning, dude, I sign on the dotted line. The boys out at practice at 8:50 or 8:30, 8:50 in the morning. I get like maybe 2 reps. They're trying to do all the one-on-one meetings with me for me to learn the playbook. And they're like, do you feel good about learning everything so far? It seems like you're catching on in the classroom. I'm like, yeah, for sure. And like, all right, we're going to throw you out there for the third game. I was only there for like 48 hours, and they were barely practicing. I didn't get any reps because I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know what I was doing out there. Boy gets in, they throw him in the fourth quarter. Boy plays well, man. I had a few tackles. Dude threw me out. I didn't take any special teams reps. Like, hey, can you go in on punt? Get in on punt, get in on a couple tackles.
Really?
Boy plays fucking well, dude. I'm like, I'm hyped for myself because I'm thinking, all right, they're going to throw me out there. I literally have nothing to lose, because if I have a mental error or anything, they're going to think, oh, it's just because he's only been here for a day, right? Mm-hmm. No mental errors, and was productive while I was in there. So I'm like fired up because I knew I would be fine, but the boy, I haven't played since December, right? Even though I'm working out and everything, playing football is a different animal. So I'm fired up going back like, hey, stuff's going to look good. They moved the guy who was the starting mic at the time over to Sam. So I'm now running with the ones the next week. With the ones, dude. And I was fired up because they had a couple injuries. They didn't know how soon they would be back. So I'm like, all right, this could work out perfectly. All this timing could just be exactly what is supposed to be happening right now. And they're like, you're going to play in the fourth game. Don't know how long, but we got to continue to knock rust off. You got to continue to get better and get in tune with all yada yada. So I'm in for about 10 plays in the fourth game, and the boy is playing well again. I have legit 10 plays, like 5 tackles and a tackle for loss. I get injured on my tackle for loss. Make this TFL, a lineman falls on me. Bust my ankle pops. I immediately knew that, they're either going to keep me on and get healthy on the roster, or they'll probably let me go because a couple other guys are hurt and they're probably going to wait for him to get back.
That's purely a depth thing.
Purely a depth thing. When I came in, like they had called the next day, we got MRIs and all that. They're probably like, hey, looks like a 2-3 week injury. If you wanted to aggressively push, maybe 2. And I'm thinking to myself, all I asked the doc is, will I be able to play next week? Because it was a Monday night game, so we had about 10 days. It's like, will I be able to play next week? Because I know when the doc turns around and goes in the team meeting, all they're going to want to know is if I can play on the first game.
Right.
I think that'll what my fate will be decided on. Like, very, very doubtful. So, fast forward, they call, they release the boy. I walk in to get cut, right? and they just like comp, man, point at my ankle. Like, this is truly, just the nature of the beast. It's only because of your ankle. You've checked every box. This has been awesome. But, just know that whatever we settle on, whatever injury settlement we agree on, we have to wait 3 extra weeks. Like, we would love, if the opportunity's right and the roads cross paths, we'd love to have you back. So think about that when you're trying to settle with the team, because after I leave, it's just up to your agent and the team to decide how long you're going to settle on an agreement. The player tries to get as much as they can. The team tries to get as less as they can, right? And it was kind of working out for me because they really liked me being there, and they were like, try and come to something to where we can get you back possibly as quickly as possible.
Right.
So we settled. The boy came back here, and it was cool, man. I really like the Saints organization. They run that shit right. You can tell why they've been successful in the past. They have a really good organization, man. They, from the top down, they were awesome. But boy got unlucky, man. Fell on the old boy's ankle. And there's really just nothing you can do about it. It's nothing mechanical that's going on. You're just frustrated that you were playing well, after 9 months off. And, the plan was kind of going like what we wanted, kind of not, I kind of wanted to be somewhere on OTAs just because you're on a team, you're kind of getting the camaraderie. Yeah. Because I love that shit, dude. But like the wear and tear on your body, like we knew that I would probably sign a 1-year minimum deal. So it's like, okay. The thought process was, I have a 6-year resume, and every coach who I've played for knows who I am. Any reference will be good. I have a 6-year resume that I'll just stand by. And since I'm going to sign a 1-year minimum, we can get a 1-year minimum when somebody gets injured and they need somebody to come in and play. Kind of like bring a mercenary in, bring a savvy vet in to play. Compared to if I'm on a team in OTAs, in training camp, I'm just putting unnecessary wear and tear on my body when I know the type of player that I was going to be in a front office's eyes. It's going to be a depth guy and a special teams guy, and if somebody gets hurt, he can play. He's got playing experience. So why not sit back, train on my own, keep the body healthy, and wait toward the end of training camp when the injury rate plays into your hands and a team brings you out. So everything was working, and then the old boy just kind of got unlucky, man. They just fall on the ankle, and now we're here shooting pods.
Shooting pods.
Yeah. So that's kind of what happened, man. It was, it was cool though.
Shitty deal.
The good thing is, we settled on a few weeks, and the boy got a credited season, and it's a low ankle injury that'll be 100%, and an easy injury to get over to where I'll be able to. I'm sure I'll be out there playing soon, very soon.
That 401k gets better too, right?
401k, you get the benefits, you get to plug everything in on the pension. So it worked out, man. You'd like to be on a team from week 1 and on, but
yeah,
just how it works. Nature of the business, man. That's the business, dude.
It's a business.
That's just the fucking business.
Just part of it.
Yeah.
What happens? Someday the Titans will cut me, and I'll be 47.
Yeah. He said, and I'll be 47.
Yep.
The good feeling vibe though is like, you put good film on. Every team out there kind of sees what you can do, like getting there 48 hours ahead of time and producing. So like right when they put you on IR at the beginning of the year, so everybody kind of thinks you're on IR, and then when you officially get released and cut, which was like a week and a half ago, we had a lot of traffic within 24 hours. So it's like, it's a good feeling. It's a good vibe. We're in a good spot.
Solid for the boys.
Yeah.
Solid for the boys. And the boy turns 30 tomorrow, dude. How do you feel?
Big 3-0, man.
Big 3-0. I'd be devastated if I were you. Like, how do you feel?
Honestly, I'm not that down about it. I thought 29 was kind of worse than how I'm going to feel with 30. Because this whole year I've kind of just said, oh, the boy's 30. I'm kind of just used to saying 30.
Yeah.
I know I'm actually 30 tomorrow, but I don't feel that bad about it, dude.
You have heartburn? Your knees hurt?
Yeah,
You should start saying old people things now.
You want to do a podcast today, you old sport?
old sport? Yeah, dude, you're going to be old. It's cool,
Yeah,
though. It's whatever.
The old boy, his goal when he first started, play until 30.
That was your goal?
That was a goal.
You didn't want to play till you were 10 years?
Well, I mean...
So that was a goal.
10 years is like something in the back of your mind. You kind of see how you want to feel. Dude, honestly, and I know you joke on me about it, but being like an undrafted dude and you start practice squad, honestly, you don't fathom playing years anymore. You're literally like, when I was going through my shit on practice squad, you just kind of get beat to the ground. They just use you on both sides of the ball. And there's days where you're like, I don't care if I play more after this year. Like, this is it's been such a grind mentally.
It's that bad, huh?
It's bad to where you're like, this might not happen that long for me. And you kind of just come to the realization that maybe I won't it'd be dope to get to 3.5 years, the average career of an NFL player being 3 years.
Yeah.
It'd be dope to hit that and just know that I played an average career in the NFL. And then when you're kind of racking up the years, you're kind of excited. And then you go back to, I wrote this down when I was 22 to play till 30.
Yeah, what did you write down? Do you remember what you wrote down?
Yeah, play till 30, make my first $1 million by 27.
Okay.
And be able to pay for my first house and my first vehicle in cash.
Did you do all
That
those?
was old. Yeah, that was the old ones. I think that's the one I had posted.
You
on
make $1
Twitter.
million. You made $1 million before you turned 27, didn't you?
Right at 27.
Really?
Yeah, had it because you know how it is. They tax you, bro. No. Well, I'm saying.
Nope. I don't know.
No. Made that right away. But I'm saying you sign a $30 million deal and say your goal's $30 million. You know, you get taxed damn near half of it.
Yeah.
So all that was great, but yeah, you hit that. When you hit that goal, it's pretty dope to kind of see. And then my goal going, like when I was on the Skins, kind of playing and being a starter and captain, yada yada. My next goal written down was play well enough to get a second contract, 3 years, at least $9 million. That was my goal to get. When I came to the Titans and signed a different deal. Didn't hit that goal, but that was one that I didn't hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was pretty dope seeing that. Like, the boy turns 30, and I could very well be playing this year.
You did it.
Yeah.
Well, you got a credited season. You technically got your goal.
Yeah, technically. But you know how it is.
Yeah, I'm stoked for you, dude. Good fucking 30 years so far. Next 30 is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
This podcast will be okay for a
Dude,
while.
Isn't it wild that you train and you play? So what? Say first grade. Let's just guess we're 7 years old in first grade or 8 years old. That we've played like 20 years of our life for a career. Or you play to like 22, 23 years old to have a career in the NFL. And I know you're going to play a long time. I know your goal is to play as long as you can. But say for me, or for guys that want to play the average, for an average career in the NFL is 3 years, right? Guys train and do football and think nothing about but the NFL and the dream, get 22, 23, only to have a three-year career, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then you have literally your entire life, more than you haven't even lived half your life, hopefully at 26, 27, to put your mind towards something else. When literally all you've thought about is your dream since you were young.
Yeah. I mean, my thing was a little different because I played football when I was in third grade. I was a corner. And then I didn't play again
You
until
were a
high school.
corner.
I was a corner. I was the fastest kid on my team. But I didn't play again till high school. And then I was a nose tackle.
And
I
you never really thought
I never even
NFL?
thought about going to the NFL. I thought I was going to work construction out of high school.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just wasn't ready to grow up. Still
Yeah.
not ready. But everything worked out.
Yeah.
So like I didn't
You
start
got some
playing.
good people around you.
Once no doubt. Shout out to the Arnolds.
And Talon.
Yeah, Talon.
And Will, the boy.
The boy.
Yeah, the boy.
Yeah, to the Whitfield Gallagher's. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I didn't even really start thinking about the NFL until my senior year, or going into my senior year. My junior year during spring ball, like I got an offer from Utah State, and I knew I was going to the NFL. That's what I knew
In high school?
in high school.
But
I was
even
senior.
in your mind before you got your scholarship, you never thought like my dream is to play in the NFL.
No, I never had that dream.
Yeah.
I always had that, like, people, like, when you become a senior, everyone's like, well, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want?
Right.
What do you want to go to college and do? And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't even really feel like going to college. I just want to do whatever. I want
Right.
to take a couple years, kind of just putz around, I guess. I really did not have a plan. I really didn't look past a day. I was hanging out with the boys, having a good time, chasing girls around,
Yeah.
trying to get some Budweiser or some natural light. Get
Some
some
seltzers,
dude. Get some of them
yeah.
seltzers if I could.
Catalina lime mixer.
Yeah, dude. What's it? That one's it. Every time, dude. That thing breaks every time. Aloha
Ask every
beaches, bro.
Broke the goddamn mic, dude.
It's okay. Who cares, dude? Look at that. So yeah, dude. That wasn't a huge goal of mine. But as soon as I got a scholarship, that was like the only goal of mine.
Right.
It's the only actual goal I've ever had. So
Right.
it's crazy. It's not like I was just like, well, I'm just going to the NFL now. And like, it was that easy. I was like, as soon as I got a scholarship, I was like, dude, I'm going to the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The good thing is, fortunately, you took advantage.
Yeah, big things coming up, folks. We got Spooktober coming up, man, and I am so fucking excited. God, you have no idea, dude. It's the best holiday of all time. Next podcast you guys will hear will be about Spooktober, man. It fires me up.
Dude.
The whole thing fires me up because I just love it.
We got a merch line coming out for Spooktober too.
Let's go, dude. We got a couple shirts, a couple hats.
We need you
We're
all
gonna
to
get
buy
some
in
hoodies
with
going
the
for the
boys,
boys
dude.
once it cools down a little bit because, dude, it's mid-September and it's 97. We were driving our truck today and it was like our truck. We just have one. Me and Will just have one truck now.
Because mine was gone.
We just carpool everywhere
Yeah.
now, dude. And it's 97 on the little thermometer, the truck thermometer, dude. And I was like, there's no way. This thing needs to hit the mid-70s in the next 2 weeks. Need it. Gotta have it.
Yeah, people are asking for hoodies, man. And it's like, fuck, it's still in the 90s out there,
So
guys. I
hot,
don't even
dude.
want a hoodie yet.
So hot. But anyway, whatever, dudes. Guess what? Anheuser Busch, Regal Realty, you are the best. You guys make this bus go around. Well, not really. We're going to make it go around, but you guys definitely help us out getting that process started. Get you some Natural Light Seltzers, babies. We love you so much.